Hello, Cancer. This is your January 2019 reading for the new year. Yay! This is a general reading. It will not and cannot resonate with everyone. This is a reading for whoever it resonates for, be it your sun, moon, or rising signs. Welcome to Inner Light Tarot 1111. And for those of you who are new, I am Cece. This is my channel. Thank you for likes, shares, and subscribing. If you haven't already, go ahead and take just a moment to do that. Also, if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that little gray bell. That will notify you anytime I upload new content. If this reading does not resonate, please check your moon, rising, or Venus signs. If you don't know what those are, you can check free natal charts at Google. Also, if that doesn't resonate, there are many fabulous readers here on YouTube. Maybe one of them has your message. With that being said, let's get on with it. Cancer. Wheel of Fortune, first card. This is fire energy. It is also about endings and beginnings with the number 10 in Roman numerals, numerology. The wheel in your past position represents something big that occurred in your past. I'm not necessarily feeling recent past. However, what happened in your past was big. It's something that dramatically altered your reality. It's something that brought you to the place that you are now by decisions that were made, be it by you or whoever you were dealing with. Five of Pentacles. It was a hopeless period in your life. But it's past. It's something that made you feel as though you were losing faith. That feeling of losing faith brought you to a current dilemma. Something is bothering you lately, and it has to do with the situation from your past. And I think some of you are actually looking at this as past versus present, like the hope that you have now versus the hopelessness that you felt in the past. Nine of Swords. This card typically represents breakups, divorce, separation. But this is also about guilt, sorrow, loss. Five of Pentacles is also about loss. It's about lack. It could be that you or the other person feel responsible for something just awful. I'm just getting this heaviness of guilt. And someone here is going to be forced to accept responsibility in a past situation. I'm feeling like this was long ago. This isn't recent at all. Could be a decade or two. And just keep in mind, don't get hung up on signs because it can merely be energies. And in a general reading, this can go vice versa. So if this is not something that you are feeling, it could be the person that you dealt with. Two of Cups. It was a beautiful relationship. a lot of warmth, a lot of caring, a lot of nurturing. And I don't say this often, but to me there's a difference between soulmate and twin flame. I feel in this situation, for who it is that I'm speaking to right now, this was twin flame. This would be mirroring each other. This would be finishing each other's sentences. This is looking across the room into someone's eyes and you both smile, a little wry smile, because just at a glance, you already know what that person is feeling and thinking. This was the connection of a lifetime, but something big happened here because you have the Three of Swords. This is about a major heartbreak. It could have been infidelity, but somebody was just devastated. I'm feeling like for some of you also, either you or your partner felt or even feel that the other was being cruel. So for the one of you, whichever one it was who had this feeling, the person they felt was inflicting this cruelty they may have been oblivious to the fact that they were hurting someone so deeply. But I feel like also, whatever pain this was that was caused to the other person in the past, it's going to be surfacing. And this to me is just like, again, like I said, I feel like this was long ago. And now it's surfacing years later. There's a feeling of emptiness here, sadness. Great. Wow. I feel like this is confirming some current heartache. Something's happened recently to make this resurface. In your present position, we have the Two of Swords. Someone is ignoring a situation. You see the swords here crossing each other? Someone's blocking it out. They got the blindfold on. They don't even want to see it. They don't want to know. It's like, nope. Could be in denial. Someone's being extremely stubborn. They feel like they have a choice to make, but I feel someone here is being extremely apathetic. It's just like, no, I can't be bothered with this shit. I don't even want to look at it. I'm not dealing with it. It's not even a choice to me. Don't need to go back there. Someone does not want to go back to the past. Someone is trying to push forward. And we have the Emperor looking at that Two of Swords. If it's not an Aries that you were dealing with in the past, it could be someone just very, very headstrong, very my way or the highway. And maybe that's what caused this heartache. Someone like put their foot down and said, okay, well, it's either this or done. Authoritative, very demanding. But I feel like someone needs to be confident in moving ahead to their goal. This choice. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of getting, whatever this was shaped who you are, the decisions that you've made, how you've gone about things, your choices. But I feel like one of you is, or has, began to see their own world in such a way that it is currently dominating their life. Like, it's that big. It's huge. Like, this has had such an impact. This Wheel of Fortune, not just being the first card, but it's standing out to me. It's like screaming at me, like fate, destiny. You were destined to be together, and something blew this shit apart. Something just completely changed everything. Six of Pentacles. Maybe this choice is difficult because I'm getting also for some of you, someone's feeling a lack of control in their situation, and it's extremely frustrating. Like, these hands are all here at the bottom. And then you have this person, they're weighing their money. They're like, yep, all mine. I'm seeing this kind of as purse strings, controlling the purse strings. And they're just doling out little bits at a time. Almost like you have to ask to spend your own money. Wow, okay, that's craziness. And it's facing the Death card. And this is about endings, transformation. So some of you are putting a stop to that. You're going to put your foot down and be like, no, you know what? This is mine. I'm going to do with it as I please. I've earned it. And you're going to be very firm in that. And okay. I'm kind of laughing because we just got through, the Two of Swords, not wanting to make a choice, a decision. Four of Cups. This is exactly what that card represents. See how he's just sitting back there, just looking at it? This cup's about to pour over him, and he's just like, don't care. This cup's getting ready to pour everything out. I mean, to me, it almost looks like a storm brewing in the sky. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. I grew up hearing that. But it's like he's more interested in looking at the sky. Maybe even the squirrel up in the tree. And he's not even paying attention to this cup. He couldn't care less. He can't be bothered. Whether, again, it's you or your partner. This can go either way. Vice versa. In your future position, we have the Sun card. This is a card of happiness. This is like the sun. It's bright, it's shining, it's happy, it's fulfillment. With this being such a difficulty, and this is not going to resonate with very many people. I can already feel that. So please don't leave in the comments, oh, this totally doesn't fit my situation. Well, it may not, and that's fine. This just may not be your reading. But for those of you who I am speaking to who do think this is their reading, I'm feeling like, I mean, the sun is so bright. It's just it's light, it's energy. To me, this card is saying that you are going to be on a journey toward enlightenment. You are going to find things out. that maybe you didn't know before. But the outcome of this current issue is you coming out on top. This Four of Cups just keeps bugging me. See, that cup can be a gift. That could be someone trying to reach out to help you. You see how that hand is holding the cup? It's offering something. Maybe someone's trying to offer you help. But again, just like this Two of Swords with the blindfold and, you know, the swords crossing this person, it's like, nope, don't want it. You could be closed off to that help. Maybe you're avoiding facing whatever this was, but it's coming back, whether you want to face it or not. It's coming back. There's something recent that occurred that is causing you to have to revisit whatever this was. And it might be dredging up the pain of the situation from the past. And I feel like you've moved on. You moved on a long time ago. You thought you were healed. You thought you were done. I'm even getting a little bit indignant. Because you thought this was over. You're like, nope, I'm good. I'm healed. My life is fabulous. My life's great. But something recently, I want to say possibly in the last 6 months, could be longer, could be less, but it's forcing you to have to revisit this. Five of Wands. You're done with conflict. You're done with bullshit. You're tired. You're wore out. Could be that some of you are going on an overdue vacation. And hey, you know what? It's Christmas time, right? And this is more fire energy. Could be a fire sign stressing you the frick out. And it's right under the Emperor. More fire energy. Wheel of Fortune. Fire energy. But you're thinking a lot about something because you have swords in each row of this reading. Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about new. And I see this one pentacle. It's huge. It's taken up the whole card. And the moon's right behind it. Right? I said earlier, something's going to be surfacing. On the one hand, I see this as a gift. It's floating. It's not touching anything. It's just there. It's like this mystical unicorn. Just, you know, it's just a gift. Someone's offering you something. Pentacles are about finances. They can also be about values. Someone offering you something valuable. It can also represent materialism. And I'm not sure how, but I feel like that somehow comes into play. Love of money. And you do have a lot of swords here. Swords are about thoughts, ideas. Maybe someone is trying to talk you out of money. They're trying to get money, which would make sense because directly above it is a Six of Pentacles. And like I said, you see all those hands reaching for the pentacles? They're reaching for those coins. And someone's sitting up here counting his money. Or her, doesn't have to be him. Next, we have the Six of Wands. You're moving away from something, but you're also moving towards something else. Because right behind it was the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it could be leaving a job, moving on from, well, pretty much anything. But I think there's a current situation also, and it may or may not be unrelated. No, I can't even say that. There's something stressing you out currently, and it has to do with the past. It has to do with this person from your past that caused this heartache for you, Cancer. And I believe whatever is causing this indecision, whatever's causing you to go inside and think, I think it's causing you to look at a new path. So it could be with the Pentacle, it could be new career, it could be relocating, but you're moving toward the Chariot, who is looking at moving on. So it could be this person from your past wanting to move toward you, Cancer, because this is your card. The Chariot represents overcoming obstacles. It represents victory. This is saying whatever goal you have in mind, it's achievable. And I feel like also, even with this Five of Wands, there's a battle for some of you for control. Whether it be self-control, because this is a card of mastering emotions as well. This is water energy. Obviously, it's your card, Cancer. But you're going to be victorious. This could be about travel as well. So maybe you want to travel with this person's coming towards you. I feel like who I'm speaking to, you're already in a relationship, whether it be a serious committed relationship, whether it's a marriage, whatever it is. You could be taking a break, taking a vacation to work on your current situation. If not, it's definitely involving whoever this is from your past. And I pulled a card for a clarifier, and it is the Empress. This is a number 3. It's a major arcana. The Empress represents giving birth to something. If you are, some of you could be getting pregnant. If you're not of childbearing age, then this is giving birth to something new. And again, this could be a career, new career. It could be a new relationship. And she's facing the Chariot. And I'm getting for some of you, it could definitely be a redhead. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing it. There's something new forming here. And I'm sorry, this one's really long-winded, but all these cards freaking came out, and there's a lot of energies going on here. And I know I've been saying that for the past few readings, but it's been multiple people through these readings. So let's pull some romance angels and see what they have to say about your situation, Cancer. That one wanted to come out. Soulmate, what did I say? 2 of Cups. Yes, this is your soulmate. But something happened to curtail your destiny. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Wow. Give your relationship a chance on the bottom of the deck. Work on your partnership. Okay, we're not taking all those. Oddly enough, I can tell when it's my own bad shuffling, or if a card really wants to appear. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe some of you will be revisiting that situation because you know it will never be over. You were destined to be together. This is not just soulmate. This is twin flame. For some of you. If this does not fit to your situation, please do not try to force it. This feels like a specific reading. Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. You could be hearing things like you'll have a thought and you think someone's answering. That's your guardian angel. You could be having dreams. Queen of Earth. Wow. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Holy cow, 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. However that resonates. I can't even with this. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters. Oh, I said some of you may be changing careers. Or if you're not changing careers, you could just be going to a new company. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. You know what? I was going to pull the Oracle deck. Okay, just a couple. Please clarify. Give us a final message for this reading for Cancer, January. Victory! Woo! What did I say? Victorious. Why did I have that? Okay. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Chariot, victory. Here you got victory in a different deck. So that's going to be a resounding message here. That's something important for you to understand. That is the main message in this reading. But things are changing. Because you have major arcana in each row. Things are definitely changing. And in your future, you have 3 major arcana. You have 2 here. You have 1. So things did change in the past. Something turned your world upside down. But I think you're putting an end to indecision. There's going to be something new starting, and it could be in communication with this past person. You want to reach out, but I think there's something going on that's preventing you, and I don't necessarily... I think you've been wanting to reach out, but there are other people involved that are preventing you. That may be what this conflict is. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So if you are in a situation that you feel there is hostility, and I felt led to say that. So, yeah, this is something to be very aware of. I think you want to get out of negativity. The Fool in reverse. Maybe you felt this was a risk in the past. Maybe it's no longer seeming like that big of a risk. Maybe you no longer see it as foolish. Maybe you're seeing a situation in a different light. I'm going to pull one more and we're going to call it a day, Cancer. Ooh. Well, that's why. 7 of Cups. Card of Illusions. Could be. Or you could just be confused about making a decision. Confused about what direction to take. But I think this card is urging you. Be carefree so that you can give birth to this new situation, because you know this person is your soulmate. It may have ended badly, but I think there's a lot of healing that has gone on both sides. I'm not saying if you're committed to step out on your partner, but communication and healing. I think someone needs final closure. Someone was very angry, very hurt in the past. And I think they did things unintentionally that may have been perceived as cruel. But I think if you want that start, Cancer, it's here. Because the Emperor is just looking at this person who's blocked off. You may even have blocked them on social media. But I think you're wanting to open up. You want to have this conversation. Or they do. So, Cancer, with that being said, I'm calling it a day because this got really long-winded, but this was a big message with a lot of information and a lot of people, and we're not going to go into all of them right now. But, yeah. I see you. I see Aries, Scorpio. You have more fire energy. Got a lot of fire energy here, so there's definitely... Maybe you're dealing with more than one fire sign. Anyway, if it's not people, it's energies. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will leave my information in the description below, along with the decks that I've used here today. You can find them on Amazon. I found they had some great sales through the holidays. But the links will direct you to each of these decks, which, aside from Gilded Tarot, are all Doreen Virtue. I happen to love those cards. Doreen Virtue are my go-tos. Maybe looking into getting a new deck. But anyway, yeah. This was interesting. If you want more clarification on your personal situation, if this does resonate somehow, feel free to contact me at innerlighttarot1111@yahoo.com. My rates and contact information will be listed in the description as well. Also, I take payments at PayPal. USD only, please. I hope you all have a great night. I leave y'all with peace, love, and light.